I heard a lot of criticism from the outside and from the inside that there weren't enough concrete ideas being proposed to remedy these grievances that we all have. And I came down last Sunday and I heard a lot of great concrete ideas, and people were discussing their specific solutions. What do we do next? So I wanted to kind of get that dialogue moving in a public way. So I created this Twitter campaign to encourage people to tweet their concrete ideas, and that way we can all dialogue with each other online, and it's there for anyone on the outside to see. We do have concrete ideas. These are just a few of mine that I jotted down last Sunday when I came down. It took me about 5 minutes, to be honest, to come up with them, because these are things I've been thinking about for a long time. But I know there are a lot of other good solutions being proposed too, and it's going to take a lot. We have some big problems to solve, and so they're going to take a wide range of big solutions. But I think we can do it, and I think my favorite part of these protests so far has been just the education that's taking place. Even if we don't come out with any of these solutions, I think that it's a positive event that's occurring, because I've been able to teach a lot of things to other people, and in turn I've learned a lot of things. And our public schools have been failing us for a long time, so it's great to see people curious and interested in these topics again. So yeah, that's why I'm here.
Could you read off what these are? Just
Sure, absolutely. So my first concrete idea was to repeal the Bush tax cuts. I do think we need a far more progressive tax code, but this would be a good start, at least, and something very specific that we can do right away. To stop the revolving door between government regulators and the companies they're supposed to be regulating. I think that contributes to a lot of corruption in our government. Regulate Wall Street for real. A lot of things were proposed in 2008. A lot of things were thrown about in 2008 after the market crashed, and very few of those things actually came to fruition. And even when they did, they were seriously watered down. And we need to be paying the departments that are supposed to be regulating these things too, so they actually can function as they're supposed to. So obviously we need a lot more regulation to prevent some of the volatility that's been inherent in our markets recently. We need to, in my opinion, these are all my opinions, cut military spending, but not on vets. The military-industrial complex right now takes up a very, very large proportion of our national spending. It's quite absurd, actually, when in a time when we should be focusing on producing things, we are focusing instead on destroying things. And I would like to see an economy that serves people first. But not on vets. That's an important part. We've been cutting back on veterans' benefits, and it makes me feel terribly guilty as an American to see that happen. And the last concrete idea here is to rebuild our infrastructure. I don't want to see any more bridges collapse. I don't want to see any more levees fail. Our subway system hasn't really been improved much since it was built at the turn of the last century. So those are all things that we need to pay attention to if we want to seriously compete on the global marketplace. So,
thank you so much.
No problem.
Good luck.